Okay, CW fans, we're going to take a look at the Ukrainian-built UR5CDX keys. You can catch these on his website. It's UR5CDX.com, and I actually have it up here. You can kind of see some of the prices. They tell you everything right away, right on the screen. They have a couple of different models. I have the CT73 as well as, oh, you can't really see it, it's a CT599. There you go, iambic lever paddle. And there is an option when you order these paddles to get a custom engraved name plaque, and it's really not that expensive. So I opted to do that for both of these. I think this one is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, and this one I bought within the past year. So, I mean, you could tell this, I don't really keep them shined up. They collect dust and collect dust easily, but they really are beautiful and are really a great work of art. But if you do not order the custom name tag, it comes with a tag that looks like this. So it'll say what the CW model is, and it says iambic lever paddle. Same thing with this one. It's a CT599 iambic lever paddle. Looks like years ago they had a little bit of black ink in the indents for the lettering, and it doesn't look like they're doing that so much anymore. But the CW keys they're great. This one is the full chrome model, and this one is solid brass. So just about everything on that is brass. Both finger pieces are a clear acrylic, and just like some of the other paddles that I've demoed, the returns are magnetic, meaning there's like a magnetic pull towards each other that ends up pulling these bars inward so that it opposes this bar from touching this here. So there's like a little contact in there. And on this one, I believe it's silver. It's like sterling silver or something like that, or was it 597 or 957 silver or whatever it's called. So these are silver contacts, and I believe these are brass contacts. No, I think these are silver too. Yeah, I think they're silver. Looks like they are. But in much the way many other paddles are built, there's adjustments here. There's usually a thumb screw here and a locking nut adjustment. And it's, like I've mentioned before, I like mine pretty tight, so. Whoops. And they are pretty heavy too. They're probably not as heavy as some of my other paddles, but they're at least as heavy as a bencher, if not maybe a little bit more, a little bit heavier than the bencher. If you need to replace the finger stock here, it's a Phillips head screw, which is pretty convenient. And as you can tell, there's an adjustment for the magnetic part of this key also. The name plaque is held on by two Phillips screws, which were easy to put on. I believe this one came with this on there, and I just had to remove it and then put this on because it came in its own separate bag. But the bottom of it, everything is pretty awesome. The bottom of it's got rubber feet, and it has the wire connected to the contact mechanisms here. Kind of interesting, all of his keys come with two holes on either side that are screws that are tapped for screws, and that is for shipping. When you get this key in the mail, it is packed very well, and it is actually screwed to a platform in the packing box so it can't and does not move around. This is my most recent acquisition, and you can tell that they're doing a little bit more with their keys as opposed to the ones about 10 years ago. You can see that it actually has the year, and this is 2022, and I've got it, I probably got it at the beginning of the year, I believe. So UR5CDX. So beautiful, beautiful looking keys, and they work really well too. This one I've got it pretty tight as well. And they're very nice to operate. As a matter of fact, I utilized this one in, I think, one of the parks on the air that I did. It was just a nice, beautiful day, and I wanted to grab a CW key, so I wound up grabbing this one, and it was a load of fun. It was a blast. But it's a really great feel. And yeah, they're really good, and they're really not super expensive. So if you're looking for a CW key that actually has some awesome looks, you're looking for something iambic, because I think he just really does iambic, and you're looking for something of a little bit higher notch of quality, this might be it. Like, again, this is a UR5CDX CW paddle, and you can find them on UR5CDX.com. Thanks for watching. See you on the low end of the HF segment, CW style.